How's it going, everyone? Team Affinity Color Storm just dropped, and I want to go through the best captains to put on your squad right now. This will be somewhat based off of my video that I just posted earlier today, so make sure to check that one out. But without further ado, let's hop right into this. So right off the bat, I wanted to mention something really key. So there are 6 teams out of my top 10 list that got a captain from the other side of the ball, so you don't have to remove that previous captain to get this other boost. And those teams are the Rangers, Yankees, Angels, Mariners, Twins, and Brewers. So then they basically get double the boost that they got before. It's not going to be as high, but it's still going to be an extra +8 power, +6 power, or whatever it is. So still really useful and makes those teams even better and far up the list. I'll go through these players really quick. This Ben Joyce looks really good. Great hits per 9, Ks per 9, pitching clutch, velocity and break is maxed out, and he has 2 outliers. He has a sinker outlier and a 4-seam outlier, which is insane. So he's definitely one of the top ones. So this Sal Frelick doesn't have the greatest contact, or doesn't have the greatest power, but has amazing contact, and with the Raleigh fingers, you get an additional +10 power, +8 fielding, and +10 plate vision, along with +10 walks per 9 for all your pitchers. So that's really nice if you could get that to tier 3. And you'll be able to put him in center field to replace that Churio that I put in the last video. So you could have a really nice fielder out there. That's a much better overall. This Royce Lewis is a game changer for that Minnesota Twins theme team, because you have that Jim Cott on one side that gives you the boost, and you have this really good Royce Lewis card that has amazing contact and power, especially if you get him parallel 5 and clutch as well as fielding. But he also gets that +8 power right and left in plate vision, and that +12 walks per 9 for pitchers. So that makes this Twins theme team stacked. Brian Woo's a decent pitching option, is a little bit low on the Ks per 9, but really great across the board and a really good pitch mix. You get the double boost with the hitting captain and the pitching captain, so you get +10 power, both sides of vision and walks per 9. Still not super high on the clutch, so Seattle's theme team's still a little bit iffy, but now your stats are going to be extra juiced with this boost. So definitely makes that team a lot better. This Luis Gil is a solid option, really bad walks per 9, but decent attributes across the board. Captain boost gets an extra +5 to both sides and arm strength and Ks per 9. Can't complain. You could pair it up with the Babe Ruth boost, and it'll make that Yankees theme team even better, especially if you go the more expensive route with Judge. But even the budget one, you'll be able to get a really solid team doubling up these boosts. And the last captain that allows your team to get the double boost is this Jack Leiter with +8 power versus right, left, and speed. And with that Texas lineup already being able to rake as it is, I showed you guys in the last video, that team is stacked. Probably one of my favorite theme teams in the whole game. This is just adding on to it and making those players even better. So definitely get this card if you want to run that Texas theme team. I highly recommend. This is going to make that team nasty. Now time for some honorable mentions that still really improve your theme team but don't get that double boost. I really like this Victor Scott for the Cardinals theme team solely because that Jim Edmonds was really not great in center field, but now you got a 99 speed stud out in center field. So now that makes that theme team so much more viable. He still gives you +15 power, +8 fielding ability, and +8 speed. Hitting stats don't get boosted as much, but with all the good cards that the Cardinals have, this will definitely make for a stacked theme team, and definitely an upgrade over that Jim Edmonds, in my opinion. In this Brent Rooker card, the stats really speak for themselves. Hitting is just off the charts, and especially with this boost, +12 power to right, left, and clutch. This is going to make that theme team for the A's even better. Not that much better, because the theme team was still really good with that Matt Holliday, but this Brent Rooker will definitely be a boost and an upgrade over him, and the boost is still solid as well. So really good card. Probably gonna have to put him at DH, but aside from that, this card is one of the best hitting cards in the entire game. I'm not totally sure how I feel about this Nico Horner card yet. Love the player, love the contact, the clutch, the fielding, the speed's really good, but the captain boost is a little suspect for me. The +15 power and +10 fielding ability is nice, but the plate vision, I'm not totally sure how worth it that is. Definitely an upgrade over that Soriano, and gives you a lot more flexibility to put players in different defensive positions. Like that Kyle Tucker in the outfield will be a lot better with that +10 fielding ability. So I'll have to mess around with this a little bit to see how much I like it, but decent card, and I wanted to throw it in there because it was in the list yesterday. I'll be using this card a lot in my Cubs theme team, so we'll see how that contact trade-off with the plate vision and power really help or hurt this Cubs theme team. So yeah, I just wanted to give that little update for you guys. Make sure to check out my previous video that I posted this morning about the best budget theme teams in MLB The Show 25, and a lot of these cards still apply to that list. So definitely go check that out. Thank you guys so much for the support. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome Memorial Day weekend. Y'all are the best. Peace out.